Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Cathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have a haul video for you today. Now, this is some stuff that Cathy has found over the past week or so at various locations, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have this all listed by the time, we're going to try to have this all listed by the time this video goes live. So if you do see anything that you want, definitely check out our stores. They are linked down below. But I'm going to turn it over to Cathy, and we're going to see what she has been finding over the past week and what we think we could sell it for.
Hello. Yeah, so it's probably 3 to 4 stores worth, just random pop-ins here and there. So first up I found these Skechers sandals. These are nothing special, just Skechers sandals. They're women's size 7. They're probably going to sell right around $25 to $30. That's about what Skechers go for. But they usually sell fairly quickly, although we're kind of getting into the end of summer, so those might take a little bit, but they'll sell. And actually, if you saw on Facebook Marketplace, Skechers seem to do so well over there. I don't know what it is. But if you don't sell there, maybe try it out if you have any Skechers to list.
Yeah, we're fairly new to Facebook Marketplace, and we've had really good luck. It does take quite a bit of time to get off the ground and get some sales under your belt. But I think once you get a few good feedback ratings, it should start getting that steam rolling.
Yeah. And another brand that does well on Facebook, but also anywhere, is Keen. So I found these men's sandals. They're $9.50. They'll sell right around $40 to $50. Right. And then I found these Nike shoes. I only grabbed these because they were super cheap, but normally I would pass on like this basic kind of a Nike shoe. But these are the Nike Flex Experience Run 6, women's size 8. I think these will only sell maybe for like 25 plus ship or so, but I got them I think under $5, so that's good enough for me. Might not be good enough for everybody's margins and stuff, but those are so easy to list and everything. These I just thought were kind of cool. They do show a little bit of wear. I'm gonna wash them in the washing machine. The tread, it's not completely worn down, but there are some spots that are more worn than I wanted. But again, these I think were like $3.99. I did average my cost of goods, so when we do what sold, you'll probably hear different prices. But,
right.
I think even still, they might have came out to like $6 a pair or something. So I still would have picked these up for $6 probably. They're men's Under Armour, but I don't know, men's Under Armour shoes do well for me. Women's not so much. I think these will sell $30 to $40 plus shipping, even in the condition that they're in. I've sold some similar in way better condition for like $50 to $60. These are some men's Salomon clogs. I've sold several of these recently, and although these are slightly different, the other ones were called like the snow clogs. These are just, I think, regular.
Right.
The snow ones have a way bigger tread, but these treads were still really good. The leather was kind of needing some work. Chris did put some Doc Martens on the black parts. It didn't really do too much for the gray there, and we don't have any gray color, which we can add to it, but we could buy some, but we're just gonna list them as is. Again, these were super cheap. The snow clog ones I've been selling sell from like $50 to $70 depending on condition. These are pretty rough. I'm gonna guess around $30 plus shipping is what I can get out of these, but I'm probably gonna list them higher and just see what happens. Salomon is a great brand to look out for. And actually these rollerblades are also Salomon brand. And they're like in super duper good shape. Like probably worn once.
Super duper good shape.
Well, I guess there's some scuffs, but the wheels are really good. The insides are really good. The size is obvious. They're men's 13. You can see these were only $5.99. And I think that at the very least I'm gonna get 50. I'm thinking more like 70 plus shipping on these. We'll see. Rollerblades. I've only sold one other pair. I have another pair in my death pile to list, so I'll do those together, but they're kind of heavy, so you gotta make sure you have a box to fit them before you sell them. Like our big USPS box, those are not gonna fit them, so we're gonna have to get a bigger box. And if you list them on Posh, they're probably over 5 pounds, so think about that. You're gonna have to at least pay $4.50 probably to upgrade your labels. So.
And we are kind of coming out of the season where they're really selling well, in the summer and spring.
So it's okay if they sit. I picked them up for $5.99 in the dead of winter. These are just some New Balance. New Balance, some New Balance, I don't understand the hype, but there are some that sell for like $100. I've never found a pair of those. These are just some standard regular men's ones. They were a wide width, so I did grab them. I think these will sell around 40 plus ship, although they are Chris's size, so he's gonna try them first, and if he doesn't want them, then I'll sell them.
Gotta get the dad shoes, right?
Yeah. All right, so this I just actually also bought for Chris, and he doesn't want it, so I'm gonna sell it. And I paid more than I wouldn't have bought this if I didn't buy it for him.
Yeah.
But I could return it. I'd have to drive halfway across town, and just not worth it. So I will list it and probably make like a $5 profit off that. It's a men's 2X.
And to be fair, it just doesn't fit. It's a little bit tight on me. So I would wear it, but it was just a little tight. So she was trying to be nice.
So these are some men's Levi Silver Tab. You can see they're kind of funky.
Yeah, a little grungy.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm going to wash these. They actually smell, and they feel pretty nasty too. I don't always wash thrifted goods unless they come from the bins, but these are definitely getting not only washed, but probably soaked for a day or two. I think most of these stains will come out. They feel more like surface stains, but if not, after I wash them, if the stains are still there, they'll still smell just fine. So these are the baggy jeans. If you ever find Silver Tab, this is one of the best Levi's, in my opinion, right now.
Yeah.
That's doing well for me.
They were hot in the 90s. Now they're hot again.
Yeah, and you can tell, like, Levi's have tags. So these are from December 1992.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Like,
that is crazy.
Almost 30 years.
Jeez.
Anyway, so these will probably sell around $40 plus shipping. They're men's $42.30.
29 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yuck. They're really
You're
gross.
so old.
I am old.
We were born in the 1900s.
This is another vintage item. This is a Pendleton. I think it's women's. It says 1X. I feel like men's would just say XL or then XXL. So I think this is women's, but I'm sure men could wear it as well. But yeah, 100% wool sweater. I'm sure that I can get at least $30 plus shipping out of this. I didn't really look up comps. I just like Pendleton, and I like anything 100% wool. This is a new to me brand, Risen Los Angeles. I only bought these because they were new at tag, and also they were like $5, I think. So I wanted to try them out. They are flare, which I think is coming back in, which I will never wear flare jeans, but I will definitely sell them. So they say size 31 or 13, so I don't know if that's like a junior sizing, because generally the odd numbers are juniors, but 31 could be a women's. So I don't know. I'll have to see how everyone's listing these and go from there, but I think these were going for like 25 to 30 plus shipping. So we'll see. There's not a ton listed, so like I don't know about sell-through rate.
Yeah.
It's hard to gauge sell-through rate when there's like 2 listed and like 2 sold, because that seems like 100, but
it's not in a large enough sample group.
Yeah, a lot of people buying it, so. Okay, this I just thought was cute. I like LO Bean. This is just an LO Bean like bunting. We're coming at that time. Super duper soft. If it was like all matted up, I would have bought it, but it's a 6 to 12 month. I think that'll sell right about $20 plus shipping. All right, you got this women's Columbia PFG button down. I sell the men's ones all the time. Is that ceiling fan dust or something?
It wasn't.
So yeah, this one, I've never sold a women's one. This looked almost like new without tag. Like, I don't know. It's in really, really good shape. I think I can get 20 to 25 plus shipping out of that.
Yeah, those are my favorite shirts. The Columbia PFG.
They're hard to find for a good deal.
Yeah.
Usually in the thrift store, they're very worn out. I see them all the time, but I usually have to pass. This is a new to me brand, but I think I heard Savannah Street Savvy say it a while back when she was doing a lot of YouTube videos. Carbon to Cobalt. It's like a men's flannel. Size small. It's not really lined. I thought it was lined, but just a different pattern on the inside. But yeah, I think these are going for 20 to 25 plus ship for just a basic button down, so I was gonna take a chance on that. These I just got because they were vintage and
Yeah, that
They
band.
had this on the waistband, and they were like on a, I think these were like on the half off sale day, so.
Like
Yeah,
big
they're
baggy ones? Or?
Men's Tommy. They seem like baggy. I mean, it doesn't say baggy anywhere, but I'm probably going to call them baggy and Y2K when I list them.
Yeah.
They're men's 40-30. I think they'll do well. Around $35-40 plus shipping.
It's funny because I'm just thinking of a guy without a shirt, like rollerblading, like with a white hat on backwards, like the 90s again.
That is funny. These are just some men's buckle jeans. The only other buckle jeans I've sold were the Tyler, I think, and those sold. They sold for a good amount, like 40 something plus shipping, but it took a while. I think because I priced them a little bit high. These are just buckle black labels, so I don't know. Just wanted to give them a try. They were in really good shape. Nice dark wash, boot cut, 30-32. So I think that those will sell for at least $30 plus shipping. This is just dust, so I'll just use a, what is it?
Lint
Sticky
roller.
thing, yeah. I was gonna say a fabric shaver, but I don't need a fabric shaver for that. These are just some men's 5'11" tactical jeans, and these are a size 30-32. I think they'll sell also around 30-35 plus shipping.
That's a brand that we really like, right? 5'1" tactical.
Yeah, I keep finding it, and then I keep having to like return it because then I get home and like something's either ripped or I see a stain or something. I checked these really good. At first, I was like wondering if somebody what is it called? Like took them in or
took
something.
it in, yeah.
Because like it looked weird, but then I was looking up comps and all of them had this. So I think I just assume that's a pocket for something, some ammo or something.
Tactical.
I don't know.
Tactical. It's got lots of pockets, so like secret pockets. I see. Yeah.
There's a lot of pockets.
It's for your little knife or something.
I just thought these were cool. They're just men's reef swim trunks, size 38. Really good shape. I think I can get at least 20 plus shipping out of them. I just like selling swim trunks.
Yeah.
So I just pick them up. They're easy sellers. Again, we're coming out of summer, so maybe not super easy at this time of year, but I'm sure they'll sell.
Yeah.
And then I got a bunch more swim trunks. Like these are boys Volcom. These are a size 10. Well, boys 10 or 24. I don't know if like a man is, if 24 is like a very, very small man or.
Yeah, if that's the waist, it would be very small.
Yeah. And then these are Hurley size 16. So I think I can get around 15 or so. These were like, so this was $2 and like 30% off, like $1.30. Same with these. And I think I can get 15 to 20 for each, I would say. So not huge money.
But they're small, they're lightweight,
these
they'll
don't
store
sell, I'll
easy.
keep them for my kid.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is going to be 10 years till he fits these, but I'm confident these two will sell. These are nice, bright color, early swim trunks, really good shape, boy size 16.
And something to remember, like swim trunks, they're only sold at like large department stores seasonally, but people swim all year long. There's swimming pools indoors, so people are always looking for swimming trunks. Maybe not as much in the winter.
Well, we just recently put our kids in lessons, so, and I'm realizing like we have a bunch of swimming trunks, but I need to sell some of them because like they're either getting too small or they don't have like, I like when the top and the bottom matches. So, you know.
Yeah, we've got that ginger skin, so we got to wear the sun covers and stuff, the shirts.
I'm definitely looking out for good deals on swimsuits in my kid size, and I like to just cycle through them, so wear them a few times, sell them, get some new ones. So.
Yeah, we generally don't really think too much about the seasonality of stuff, so we'll just list anything whenever, if we have to choose between something, that's in season or out of season, we're going to choose the in season, but we'll still list the out of season stuff too.
Yeah, these 4 or 5 swim trunks will take me less than an hour to list.
And they'll probably sell before spring. So.
And then these are just Nike. These ones are only 99 cents. Boys, medium 10, 12. So, yeah.
Very nice.
This was in the kids section, but I'm fairly certain it's a women's. It's a Patagonia pullover. It's a size small. It does seem super duper small though.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a kid small because that'd be like a 7-year-old, and that's just way bigger than a 7-year-old. So I'm fairly certain it's women's. I might try to get a good picture of it.
Is it like a compression kind of?
It's like, it doesn't say it's the Capilene or anything, but yeah. I'll have to maybe look up one of these numbers on the tag. I'm just very sure it's not a kid's, because generally the kids ones say small 7, 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, fairly certain it's women's, but yeah, it's definitely
very petite,
slim fit, and yeah. So, that was cheap because it was in the kids section. I think I can get 25 to 30 plus shipping out of that. I'm trying to show you the clothes before we do all the shoes. These I just thought were kind of funky and fun. They're also vintage Levi's. I haven't sold like this tag before, so it is brown tag. I don't know if that's called brown or tan or what.
Right.
You can see this is kind of worn down, but kind of expected for a vintage pair. So the paper tags, these were not made in the USA though. Like this is a paper tag.
Right.
So the other Levi's that I said were vintage have the paper tag. But some of them say made in the USA. These reminded me of Brady Bunch. So like, don't they? Like
they remind me of like a train engineer. I don't know why. Just like that color blue seems like.
So I don't know. Just like this pocket, it just reminded me of like the 70s.
That is, yeah.
But
I can see that.
They're made in June 2001, so they're barely just vintage.
Right.
But yeah, I think they'll do okay. I think I paid $5.
And they got like the creases down the front. Yeah. Yeah, I could see the 70s feel.
So we'll see how that goes. I feel like these could use a wash. Like I'm seeing a light spot there. But one time I washed a pair of jeans that were older, and like this got even worse.
Oh yeah, I remember that silver tabs.
I'm too scared to like wash them, so I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah.
Just either point out the stains and let the person do it themselves, or wash it and let it get ruined. I still listed and sold the ones that I messed up, but yeah, probably for less than I could have if I didn't do that.
I say we list as is. I feel like anybody buying older jeans, they're gonna understand that there might be something with it, and maybe knows how to treat it themselves or whatever.
These are just some Carhartt FR, the fire resistant.
Right.
Fire something.
Resistant or retardant, but they're basically the same.
Lined all the way through. Are all the fire ones lined?
That I'm not sure.
I don't think the other ones.
So these are like insulated?
Yeah. So like these are good for winter and also for
like outdoor lineman work.
Yeah. And these honestly look like they're in such good shape. Like for jeans, I'm always checking. Well, first the button to kind of see how scratched. Although obviously this is plastic because it's the fire ones. And then kind of like right here always gets. When jeans have been worn in a lot, not like separated, just like really
scuffed up.
Yeah. So these honestly look, excuse me, like they've barely been worn. So I think those will do well around 30 to 35 plus shipping.
Yeah, I think the first time we found the fire resistant ones, we thought they would do a lot better than the regular Carhartts.
They did sell fast, but it just wasn't for as much as I had hoped. Those being in such good shape, the other ones I had were very, very worn down, and they still sold for $20-25 per ship.
Maybe these ones will do a little better because they got the insulation on them, so they're more for outdoor work. But and winter's coming up, so.
All right, and I think the rest of what I have here is shoes.
And we got this rack out ready to go, so we're gonna photograph right after this. Reese is just holding it still down there.
Not really.
He is alive. He just doesn't care about anything.
So these are the brand new, which you guys see me sell all the time. I've never sold a pair of sneakers like this, but figured I'll take a chance. They are a smaller size, women 6.5, so they'll sell. Maybe not super fast. I think I can at least get 30 to 35 plus shipping out of those. Those you can see are pretty dirty. Those I'm gonna put in the washing machine since they're just like a fabric. I want to show you, but I want to save these for last. I'll just show you. This is probably my best find out of them all. And I don't know how these are at the thrift store on they were the 30% off color. So that means they made it at least 2 weeks with nobody buying them at. Their regular list price was $5.99. So nobody bought these for $5.99 at Goodwill, and they sat there for at least 2 weeks. And then I found them. These are Freebirds.
That's crazy.
So.
Yep.
So I got them for like $4 something. Although again, we did average cost of goods, so it's coming out to like $6, I think. But $4, like that's crazy. I mean, they look almost unworn. Like the bottoms, they are white, so they do have like dirty because people keep touching them, I guess. But like when I saw them on the rack, I had no idea that they were Freebirds. I was like, any like Gladiator or tall sandal like this, I always just check it out. And like these, honestly, they feel better now that I know what they are. But when I first touched them, I was like, oh, those feel cheap. But then I just had to like pick them up and see what they were. And I'm glad I did, because
that might be a little psychological there. They feel better now that you know what they are.
I think that, well, I don't know. They just felt different than any other leather. Like, I don't know. But these are probably going to sell for $80 to $100 plus shipping, at least, I would say.
Feels like $100. That's what it feels like.
There's not a lot listed of this style that I could tell. So
yeah.
And I think they were a size 8, women's. So I might list them higher. I'm going to do a little more research. I only really checked on eBay, and I think I only saw 2 like sold. So
yeah. I
need to check Posh, Mercari, and everywhere else. This I kind of bought against my better judgment, but I tried them on. They're a women's 8.5, although they fit me, and I'm more of a 9.5. They were just comfy shoes. The brand is just Spenco, which I don't even know where that's sold, and I only have one other pair for sale of this brand, and they haven't sold yet, but I thought they were in good shape. They're just like a comfy shoe. They were cute. So I'm going to give them a try. I think I can get around 30 plus shipping, although probably not very quickly. And if not, then I can just have them. They did fit kind of nicely. Shoes. So they fit better without socks, but I'm not going to wear them without socks. All right.
Oh, he lives.
Hey, Reese.
Where you going?
So these are just some kids Nike SB. I only bought these because they were in like super duper good shape. They're not going to sell for a ton, probably $20, $25 plus shipping, but that's good enough for me. Got another pair of Skechers. These always remind me of the Rothy's. I've sold probably 5 pairs of this exact shoe, and they've all sold around $30. So yeah. These are in like perfect condition, size 9 women's. Let me double check. I thought they were size 8. Oh my god! Oh, I hope they're not size 1 size 8, size 9.
Yeah, size different.
Way more than it needs to. I don't know how many times it's going to happen before I start checking them all before I leave the store.
It probably doesn't happen enough because
it's not.
You know, it happens more often than you'd think, but you know,
yes.
How much time would it take to look at all?
I think it's happened at least 10 times
to compare every pair.
Which, yes, in the big scheme of things, we've sold probably 1,000 or more pairs of shoes, but that's still more than I'd like it to happen.
Yeah.
These are just some Bionics sandals. That one's in really good shape. This one has a little bit of more dirt on the footbed, which I think is funny and strange. Like how one just
had a dirty right foot.
Much more dirt than the other, but yeah. Otherwise, the bottoms are really good. They're women's size 11. They'll probably sell around $35-40. That's about what I get for Bionics. And size 11 is really good size. These are La Sportiva. I love this brand. I've never seen this style. I wonder if it's kind of older. It looks a little bit older. But they were Gore-Tex. And these were on the half-off color when I grabbed them last night. So soles are in really good shape. They are a size 8 women's, so I think I can pull at least $50 out of these. Maybe even more. I've sold this brand for a lot, but I just don't know about this model. All right, and I got these women's Tevas. You can see they're pretty dirty. So these, I've just thrown them in the wash machine, and they should come out looking great. They are size 11, but yeah. As long as the bottoms are good, which these really were, I am fine with throwing them in the washing machine. If the bottoms were worn down and they were dirty, I would have just left them, but those will probably sell right around $30-35 plus shipping. These are women's Crocs yesterday, so these are women's 5. There was so many good shoes in a size 5, but I just didn't buy. I think these are the only ones I bought because they just don't sell fast, and like the comps on that size is just so low compared to others.
Yeah.
Although Crocs I have done well within size 5. I don't know why it is. Plus these are like a slip resistant one. I figured maybe like for a restaurant worker or something, these would be fine. So they are dirty. They'll go right in the washer. They'll probably sell $20-25 plus shipping fairly quickly.
So yeah, we try to not get too crazy in sourcing super small or super large size items. Well, at least shoes. Like we like getting the large clothing, the XL,
like if
XXXL.
I wasn't finding anything, I probably would have bought them, but I was finding a lot of shoes. So, like obviously you can see I found all these just in a couple trips. So if I was really desperate, I mean, they would have sold, but...
Yeah, just would have sat longer and maybe not made as much.
And they're like $7-8 a piece.
Yeah.
And then so like if I'm spending $7-8, I want to sell for 30 plus ship. Unless they're Crocs, they sell really fast. I'm okay with like a $10 profit, but I don't really want to sit on anything more than like 3 months for the most part. These are just some kids' saltwater sandals. I always am like, are these black or navy? I think they're black.
I think they look black to me.
So they're a youth size 1. These will sell probably right around $25 plus shipping. 20 to 25. If I held out, I'd get 25 plus ship, but I generally send an offer as soon as I get a watcher. So these are some Crocs flip-flops, new with tag. These are men's 5 or women's 7. They'll probably sell around 25 plus shipping because of their new. It's a really pretty color too.
So yeah, that's men's 5. We're probably going to be listing it as a women's 7, just because men's 5 is not too common. No. Not as common as a women's 7, at least.
These are just some fit flops. These will probably sell 25 to 30 plus shipping. These are women's 11. And then I got these are Allen Edmonds, although it's AE by Allen Edmonds, which I assumed was a lower end brand. But I did look up comps. These are in like perfect condition. Comps were still like $60-ish plus shipping. I paid $10.99 for these. But again, we averaged our cost of goods. So these higher priced ones are what kind of brought up the total from the like $4 stuff. But these will, I think, at least sell for, at the very, very least, I would get $50 for these, I'm sure. They're men's 10. So yeah, they look almost unworn. Nice little driving loafer. So this, I feel like this Goodwill got like donations from like stores or something, because there's a few pairs of these, although one was like a 5 and then a 6. This is a 7. I almost bought them all because I was like, I could just do one listing, but these were like $8.99 a pair, and I didn't want to pay that for the lower price ones. So these are just the brand Aerosoles, which I normally pass on, but because I feel like this is an in-style kind of shoe right now, so I'm taking a chance on them. I think I can get at least 30 plus shipping, so yeah, just a nice gold mule. Cute, comfortable.
Now, are you going to list those new without box, new without tag?
I
or
just say excellent condition. I don't usually say, I usually go down one from what I think, which I think they're new without box.
Right. Unless we bought it specifically retail arbitrage new.
I usually still say excellent. I don't know. I just always try to
under promise, over deliver.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's what I do. All right. So these are some women's Allbirds, size 6. I'm actually glad I sold a pair of women's Allbirds size 6 today, so now I can list these.
Right.
They're pretty dirty. These are washable, although like in the washing machine washable, but I always feel like they turn out kind of weird looking after, so I might just try to wipe down the soles and leave them as is otherwise, because they just get like misshapen, which if they're my personal shoes, I don't mind, but when I'm selling them, I want them to look good. So
right.
The ones I sold today, they were in a little bit better shape. They sold for 35 plus shipping. I think I can get at least 30 plus shipping, I'd say, out of those. These were at the same store as these. They're Tory Burch espadrilles, flats, women's 7. So yeah, they're a little dirty. I mean, they're white, but for the most part, really good shape. So I think I can get around 50 plus shipping out of those. I didn't look up comps too much. I think I saw one sold, so. I don't find Tory stuff very often, but I have found it maybe like 5 times ever. So that's more than I thought I'd ever find it. These are just some kids' Nike cleats. I almost never pick up cleats. These were $6 and then half off, so 3. I usually pick up cleats if they're $4 and under. They almost always sell right at $20 plus shipping. So.
Do you only pick up specific brands of cleats? Like Nike, Under Armour, maybe?
Definitely name brands. Like I wouldn't pick up like Target or Walmart brands, but yeah, mostly Nike, Adidas, Umbro, things like that. They almost always sell right at 20 plus ship. They're usually not a super fast sale though. Like I think these don't say. I think these are baseball cleats, so usually baseball's in spring. So
very seasonal. Item.
So that's those. And I think those were a youth too, if I'm not mistaken. These are some Bionics. These are really nice shape. I've never sold this style before, but yeah, they look almost unworn. I think I can pull around $40 plus shipping out of those. And then I got these Keen women's sneakers, size 10. I think I can pull around 40 plus shipping out of those as well. Some men's Brooks. These are the Brooks Neuro. I've never sold this style of Brooks. Yeah. When I was looking up comps, the rest of them did not have this type of a lace. Although I feel like this lace goes with it. Like
yeah.
And if not, like that's a weird lace for somebody to just add themselves, right?
It's a very weird looking shoe altogether.
It's not messed up, but yeah, I'll just have to note that. Like I don't know if these laces are original, but they work just fine. So. These are a men's 10. I think that I can get at least 40 plus shipping, maybe more like 50 plus shipping. So they're a little dirty. I'm going to throw these in the washing machine.
Are those like a running shoe or
yeah.
what? Yeah.
So, and then we got some little baby Adidas. These will probably sell right around $20 plus shipping. They are a size 5 toddler. And then I got these little baby Gap Birkenstock lookalikes. I've sold these several times for around $15 plus ship. Not huge money, but people like their babies to look like they have Birkenstocks without paying $60 for Birkenstocks. So, and by people I mean like me.
Yep.
And other people, obviously, because I've sold them several times. So. And then these last ones are just some Hello Kitty Converse, size 2 youth. You can tell they're pretty dirty. I normally put the Converse in the wash, although when it's printed like this, I get nervous because like I don't want the Hello Kitty to fade or anything, because that's what's gonna make these worth anything. So I don't know. I don't know if just soaking them myself would do anything, because I feel like you kind of gotta rub in the, I don't know, the OxyClean or whatever. So I might just take my chances, throw them in the wash machine, let you guys know. These were $5, I think, so not a huge loss if I lose the money. So yeah, I think if they come out clean and everything, I can get, if they come out really clean, I think like 30 plus ship. If not, probably like 25 or so plus ship. So yeah.
So the question is it worth the risk washing them and losing $5 or washing them and gaining $5? That's kind of...
I mean, I just want to wash them because I'm not going to list them like that. So
okay.
I could just wipe the rubber down, but I don't know. I wouldn't buy these for my kid looking like this. So.
Right.
I know. I mean, I sell dirty Converse all the time. I don't know why I think it's just because they're Hello Kitty. I want them to look nice. But.
All right. So that's everything that Cathy has found over the past week or so.
I think it's close to 50 items. So, I mean, that's honestly one day of photographing, at least. Not photographing, listing, and storing and everything.
Right.
But I definitely think I can photograph this all within like an hour or two, but I do have to wash quite a bit of them, so.
Yeah, we do still need to take numbers and stuff off the bottoms and you know, wash some of the pants and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's probably a few days worth of work, and yeah, looking at some good profit there, I think. Yeah. So, like I said in the beginning, we're going to try to get this stuff all listed before this video even goes live. If you did see something that interests you, definitely check down in the description. We do have links to all of our shops. Yeah, we're going to get to cleaning these shoes up, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.